yourself. So how would that help? Tell me. Tell me. How is that going to help? No, you're not going to get anywhere with that mindset. And we over here, we don't want that. We don't want it. Besties, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to have another chit chat where I'm going to share with you some tips where you can go about learning how to find in yourself and elevate in life. So let's jump right into it. If you don't already know me, I am Shantel and this is the Enchanted Gain family. So remember to like, comment, share and subscribe below. Let me know what you like and what you think about this video and give me some tips where we all can go about finding ourselves, because you know we all been there where we're lost, and how we can go about elevating one another. You can comment below. Don't forget, comment below and let me know. I would like to hear what you think. Alright, so yeah, let's jump right in life where like, hey, this is who I am, I accept me for me, and yeah, like, because trust me, it is a journey. It truly is a journey in discovering who you truly are and being content and happy with that person who you are. If you know, you know, right? So I'm going to share these tips. I hope that it helped you guys out. It really helped me. These are some tips that I live by, I guide by, and I'll probably do a part 2. Let me know if you want to want me to do a part 2 to this video so it doesn't go beyond being all lengthy and stuff. So let's get into it. So the first tip I'm going to start off is with finding yourself and discovering who you truly are and learning to elevate in life is making time for self-care and learning to prioritize yourself mainly. So basically, self-care and prioritizing yourself is like top tier to me. I don't know about you, but that is very, very important to me. I enjoy taking care of myself, you know, learning how to prioritize me. If I don't know how to prioritize myself, how can I expect someone who actually cares about me to actually want to prioritize my time, prioritize me as a person, and making time for me? Like, it has to start from somewhere, it has to stem from somewhere. And self-care is so important, and I take that serious. So I make sure that I make time for myself, take that time to unwind, to read, to learn, whatever you might do with your self-care. It could be many things when it comes down to self-care. It could be taking care of your mental capacity, taking care of your spiritual well-being, right? Taking care of your health when it comes down to your physical health, right? And it could mean so many things. It could be just doing your makeup or taking a shower and just making sure every crevice and corner of your body and that wonderful temple of yours is being taken care of and nurtured with love and care, right? If you're not making that time, prioritizing that time to do your self-care routine, that like taking care of yourself is like so important, how would you expect someone else to make that time for you and to want to take care of you if you yourself is not doing it? Make it make sense, right? So, and when you take care of yourself, you're basically teaching others how to take care of you, showing others how you want to be treated, right? If you present yourself and treat yourself in a certain way or manner that is degrading and disrespectful, and you present yourself as not being humble or you're not worth being nurtured or worth being loved or talked to with respect and dignity, then how are you going to expect others to view you? How you take care of yourself, present yourself to them in that same manner? How do you expect them to treat you? And to be honest, whenever you go out on the road or the streets, about your business, minding your business, or doing whatever, based on how you look, how you're dressed, how you present yourself to others, how you smell, or you talk, or whatever it may be, that's how people actually treat you. So if you should, for example, some men or boys, they walk around with their pants like hanging and sagging below their buttocks, right? If that, and they're dragging their feet, wearing flip-flops and on the road, like, and their belt is loose, like, how do you expect people to treat you? Do you expect others to talk to you with respect? Like with your pants, have you seen how those type of boys do, like, yeah. So will you expect persons to talk to you with respect? Do you expect persons to treat you differently from, don't you expect others to treat you differently from how someone is going to treat a man who is dressed well and properly attired, right? So based on how you treat yourself, how you make time for yourself, prioritize your time, that's exactly how you treat yourself is going to basically show and tell others how you want to be treated. Like, that's as simple as it gets. So if you're someone who walks around with your pants hanging down, if you're a girl or a woman who like just not take showers, or you just go out like making everyone, smell your odor, that your unpleasant scent, and persons smell like, what do you expect persons? It is really simple as it gets. It's just that. So just prioritize yourself. Take self-care like to a next level, put it at top tier, because learning to put yourself first is so important, and treating yourself with respect and dignity, as I said, that's how you're going to have others treat you, and the way you present yourself to others has a lot to say about you as a person. So it is, let me know what you think. Am I wrong? Let me know what you think. Am I wrong? The next step into finding yourself and elevating in life is learning how to banish negative self-talk. When it comes on to speaking down or talking down on yourself and basically degrading yourself and being negative all the time, saying that this is hard, instead of saying something is hard and you won't pass it, or something is hard, you cannot do it, try to say, I am competent enough to do this. I am able to do this. Once I put in the work, once I put in the studies, once I plan ahead of time, I'll be able to accomplish whatever goal I set myself to. So instead of demoting or demotivating yourself or talking down on yourself all the time, try to convince yourself that you're able to do whatever like you put your mind to, right? Trust that you're able to do it, because if you be negative to yourself, then you're going to get negative results. If you're going to have that type of mindset, that mindset will not get you anywhere. You have to put in the work, you have to be positive, like speak positively over yourself, and be optimistic in whatever you're doing, and whatever you're doing in making yourself a better person and elevating in life, this will help you to actually put in the action into getting better results. That's the truth. So if you're going to be negative all the time, you're going to you're not going to grow, you're not going to elevate because you're talking badly about yourself. So how would that help? Tell me. How is that going to help? No, you're not going to get anywhere with that mindset. And we over here, we don't want that. We don't want it. We don't want it. Alright? So instead of speaking badly about yourself all the time, stop being negative. Because you cannot expect others to put their trust and believe in you. You have to learn to motivate yourself. You have to be able to uplift yourself from within, right? In order to grow and elevate, right? The motivation has to come from somewhere, and it has to start with you. We having a positive mindset will bring you so far, you to places that you never imagine. So instead of being negative all the time, negativity will just bring you down, and that will just bring you to failure, make you fail, and like you wondering how this happened because you're being negative from day one. How can you get good results from a bad situation that you already established at day one? Like, make it make sense. Alright, so instead of being negative, be positive. Think positively. Speak positively over yourself. And instead of like speaking negatively to yourself all the time, and that's just going to play on your self-esteem. That's going to play on your emotion. And how are you going to even be able to be confident? That's going to play on your confidence, it's going to play on your self-esteem, it's going to play on your emotions, everything, and how you actually carry yourself. So my tip to you is learning how to forgetting how to speak. Learning how to develop a mind of positive thoughts. Become an optimistic person. It's not easy, it takes time, but once you start, trust me, it will go a long way. So you have to start from somewhere, learn, and you grow. Learn, experience, learn to speak positive to yourself. Instead, like for me, for instance, I will learn to start by saying positive affirmations in the morning. If you have nothing good to say, don't say nothing good to say, don't say anything at all. That's just what it is. Because speaking negatively will not take you far in life. If you think the man think it, so man think it, so easy, right? So if you think a certain way and you're not pleased with how you think, just try to rewire that thought and try to project what you want to actually become a reality. You see how powerful your thought is, your mind is very powerful, as well as your tongue and what you speak and everything. Make it into what you truly believe. My energy I can achieve whatever. Trust me, it goes a long way. So start with saying affirmation, and yes, you just let me know how it goes. Because I've been doing it for years, and trust me, I've seen dramatic changes, and I'm still doing it. Yeah. And the next tip about finding yourself and how to actually elevate in life and becoming the best version of yourself is learning to keep a clean home. I know it may seem simple. It may seem so simple, by keeping a home clean, right? Listen to me. Your environment speaks volume of the person you are. Trust and believe, alright? So if you're going to keep a home that is just clumped up and dirty and have a lot of garbage and everything is just fully dismantled, like what? Listen, when my house have to be clean all the time, like yeah, But that's not exactly what I'm saying, in the sense like it has to be spick, span clean, like yeah, persons with OCD and all of that. But I'm saying like your environment have a lot to do with your performance in life and how you go about achieving your goals. Keeping a space clean has so much to do with you. You have no idea. If your environment is all cluttered and garbage and rubbish and just all sorts of build-up of stuff that's in your way, that's how your mind is going to feel. You're like, I don't know, like I'm a person, I love, the first thing I get up in the morning, of course, is cleaning my bed, making the bed. I have to leave my house, my room clean, everywhere clean. So when I'm coming in from work, it is so welcoming, and the feeling of warmth and cleanliness and being so homey and open and freshness. Nothing is better than coming home to a clean home. Nothing is so relaxing. Let me know if you guys can relate. Nothing is more relaxing than coming home to a home coming home to a house that is clean, fresh, ready to kick off your shoes after a long day at work or whatever you do, the gym, hanging out, whatever, wherever, and just being able to relax in a space where you can breathe, focus, grow, right? In so many ways. Let me know if you're getting what I'm saying, right? So if you're not able to do that at a place that you refer to as a home, it's going to just create a lot of clutter in your mind, discomfort. You won't be able to function effectively as you want to. You won't be able to grow. So I try my best to always maintain a home that is always welcoming of any individuals. So persons can just swing by, pop up on you, you know, and want to come look for you for the day or whatever. And you don't need to rush and hurry and clean and tidy and all that, because you already have a clean and welcoming home that is already presentable to each and everybody that or whoever is going to stop by. You get what I'm saying? And you'll be able to grow in an environment where there's no clutter, there's no baggage, there's no, you know. So you get what I'm saying. So that's what I mean. Having a clean environment done dramatical changes in my life. And honestly, persons may differ, like when it comes down to like keeping your room clean or whatever. They say smart persons, like persons who are smart, like to have messy room and all of that. But trust me, child, I'm telling you, nothing feels better, looks better, smells better than having a home where it's just spotless. Like, it doesn't even have to be spotless, all right? It just needs to be presentable and clean enough for one's well-being and health, right? So keeping a clean home will do dramatical changes in elevating your life and the person you are. Trust. Comment below, let me know. So the next tips into finding yourself and becoming a better version of yourself is volunteering, giving back to, it could be your company, an individual, giving your service, it doesn't matter. While volunteering, you're doing it out of a pure and clean heart, a honest gesture in giving back. My goal was to work back at my past alma mater And I think like going there and giving back and contributing my service will do and has done dramatical changes in individual life, because I really love impacting a person's life in such a positive manner, and any way that I can. I try to do that through teaching others, right? So that was my goal, and praise God, I was able to do so and achieve that desire and that goal that I always have within me, right? And nothing is more fulfilling than actually giving back to the community, giving back to others that you truly care about. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic, anything big or major. You really just need someone just always, there's always persons out there who need help. There's always someone that needs assistance in a way or some way, shape or form. There's always persons out there that need assistance, right? If you're an animal person, there are always animals out there as well who always need assistance, for those who love their cats, dogs, etc., right? And go to a shelter or something, or go to the homes where children are and like read a book. Or you don't have to be financially, like you don't have to give them like financial like money. They don't necessarily have to be money. Or help someone on the street, that's in need, or contribute some clothes or something. Or if you have the money, you can buy someone's a meal for the day, or whatever it may be. And just learning and doing that, like, it gives you that level of humility to be grateful for what you have in life, because there's so much people out there who really don't have it. And even as an educator, like, I've come across students who parents, they really don't have it, right? And many of them have expressed that to me, and there are programs to assist students, even if it's an advice that you have, like you give an advice to someone, to a student, and that will like hold them and take them to places that they never like imagine. So always try to volunteer. It could be your time, your energy, or give back to someone a cause. Like, could be cancer cause, it could be lupus, whatever illness that person might encounter, whatever it may be. It feels so good, like, to be able to assist others in need, because we all have encountered like one point in our life where we can say we were at our best at a certain point in time. And yeah, if someone was there for you during the time when you weren't at your best, and you're able to get help from someone, no, that would be that domino effect of you giving back to someone else. So yes, so that's my advice, and becoming a better person and elevating life, being grateful, show gratitude, and volunteer your service. So volunteer something, volunteer your time, right? And give back. So not to get too all sentimental and everything. So the next point will be just learning how to stop complaining on a daily basis. There's so much to be grateful for. There's so much to be thankful for. There are people out there who don't have a hand, right? Persons out there who are unable to clap, persons out there who are unable to speak, persons out there who are even unable to like wake up in the mornings, right? So stop complaining. Learn to stop complaining about the simplest things, and be grateful for what you have, and stop complaining about what you don't have. Focus on what you actually have. So, and sometimes my my significant other had to like stick me and like say, hey, you have it, be grateful. Yes, so Sometimes you just need people around you who remind you and say, hey, stop complaining. Stop complaining. You have it. Be grateful. Remember when you didn't have it then, but now you have it now. Don't complain, say you don't have this to go with this now. So we all want, everybody need that person in their life who's going to stick them and remind them, say, be thankful and stop complaining about what you don't have and focus on what you have and how you can make that better. Am I right? So I'm still learning to stop complaining, because simple things like it might come off as a complaint, but it's not necessarily me directly complaining about that thing. I'm just saying, why is this like that? So it would sometimes come off as a complaint, but it's not a complaint. But as I said, we all are learning, and as we learn, we grow and become more aware. So my tip to you is learning to stop complaining, be thankful for what you have now and what you didn't have then, and what you can do, how you can do better in the future. We still have to be grateful for our life. There's always room for growth, there's always room for improvement. So see where you fall short at and see how you can go about improving where you are falling short at, like what you're doing wrong. Do a self-evaluation. As I always say, do a self-evaluation and see where you can do better at that particular thing or challenge that you're faced with, instead of getting up every day and complaining. And if you're a complainer, persons are not going to want to hang around you at all. I wouldn't want to hang around someone who's going to complain all the time. Like, what? To annoying you and just bring all sorts of bad low vibration to my little no. So I wouldn't want that, and I wouldn't want to be a complainer all the time and expect people to want to hang around me. So for sure. Alright, so work on that if you find that you're complaining more than usual and you're complaining on what you don't have, and focus on what you actually have. And you see how grateful, instead of seeing the glass half empty, see it half full and see how you can, yes, and trust me, you see the difference of life. You see the better side of life, the greener pastures that awaits you. Preach. Alright, this one is basically for you to learn to listen more. Instead of, have you ever encountered persons who they just talk a lot? Like you just TMI, listen, and you just want that person to just listen to what you have to say, or you probably the one who talks too much and you just never listen. This saying goes by, this is a saying that says, it says that the person who doesn't talk that much in the room is always the one who's actually learning and observing. This is Jamaican saying that says, empty barrel make the most noise. And this basically is telling you that persons who really doesn't have much to contribute to the table or have much knowledge of something or experience of something may tend to make the most, may tend to speak the most, has like, even when it's not like constructive to anything at all, no constructive criticism, nothing to contribute in a positive way, nothing. There's always that one person who always have something to say, doesn't matter what. They could be lack some form of experience, knowledge on the topic, they just want to speak. And you have to just learn to just stop and listen to what others has to say, because others have other experience that you might not have, or see things that you might have not seen, and have been places that you have not been to, right? So learning to you're learning from others' experience, right? You're learning from where someone else is coming from. You're learning to have an open mind and to be understanding and to be respectful as well, to listen to others and what they have to say. You're learning to be humble and open to share valid opinions about a certain topic. So speaking all the time and not listening, that's not a conversation. It takes two persons or even more to have a conversation, and there has to be a receptor, someone who's always going to listen. There has to be some form of listening taking place. And when you listen, you learn. They said, look, listen, learn. Learn to look and listen. But yes, that's basically what I'm saying. So learning to listen before you speak. And sometimes we might come off harsh when we're not giving someone else the opportunity to say what's on their mind. It might be very disrespectful for that person, and to that person it might be very disrespectful to that person when you don't allow someone else to express their opinion as much as you want to express your opinion. And that shows that you're not willing to learn. So if I'm going to have a conversation with someone who doesn't want to listen to anything that I have to say, will literally just shut me down. I am literally just going to walk out, because clearly we're not going to be able to have a conversation at all. There's not going to be any form of It's not going to be any form of common ground where we'll be able to relate on any platform whatsoever. So I've learned to listen. I learned to just shut up sometimes. It's okay to just be humble, shut up, hear what the other person has to say, and you don't have to always be loud or always be the one speaking, you know? So take it from me. I've done it, and so can you. Trust and believe. Alright, so the last and final part in how to become the best version of yourself and elevate in life and all the good stuff and finding yourself is learning how to say no. So I've said this in my previous videos where it was hard for me sometimes to say no. I was like always the yes girl. Yeah man, sure, no problem, of course. Yes, sure, alright, me try. You know, I was always that yes girl until I realized, like, when I consistently say yes to people who I think who truly care about me but really didn't. You know, you have those type of people in your life that you sometimes just need to cut them out. And I've learned to say, I thought it was such a bad thing for me to say no to them, to just protect my peace and my sanity and not come off selfish. That's S word, and the person's like, people just love to use that S word against you. Yes, I thought it was a bad thing, but honestly it's not, and it's okay to be selfish sometimes when it comes on to your peace. Alright, when it comes on to you, learning to put yourself first and not putting others before you all the time is okay. I had to learn that the hard way, because listen, the so-called people them that I really truly care about back then didn't have the mutual feelings towards me. So I've learned to say no, because it feels like they're just taking and not reciprocating. Taking and not reciprocating. I say so much, but I'm serious. I'm very serious. There's always this parasitic behavior that I don't like about individuals. They feel like they always should be the one getting things, right? Just taking from you and not don't feel like say you don't deserve any respect, you don't deserve anything, you're nothing, you know, you're just there as an ATM machine, you're just there as a back burner or something, and you're just there as an emergency, you know. So if you have those type of people in your life, please make it a point of duty to eradicate them as quickly as possible, because they're only going to drain your energy. They don't respect your time. They're going to take your time for granted. They don't respect themselves, so they won't respect you. And if you treat yourself in that way, like you're just giving people all your time, your effort, your energy, everything that you build to people to tear you down, you're giving them the edge over you to do whatever they want to do. That's the truth. That's the reality. Right? And persons who take this gesture, your kind gesture, for granted. So I would say, don't think and be nice to you means that you have the right to take me for granted. If I'm not able to help you currently now with a situation that you're facing, I'm not obligated to helping you. Let them know. If you don't want, if you want me to help you financially, but I'm not able to help you financially, but I'm able to give you the advice that I can give because I had the experience then, and they don't want it, then let them go. It's going to save you so much heartache and pain and annoyance. Let it be. Let them learn from their experience. Let them grow. Let them see the reality, and let them see what things are truly about, like what life is truly about. Trust me. So don't let people take you for granted. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. It's not easy, but over time, as time progresses, you will learn. You're going to learn. Don't stress yourself. You're going to learn how to say no and learning to prioritize yourself. Alright, so that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for listening. Comment below. Let me know some tips that you guys live by or you swear by in life that helps you to just becoming a better version of yourselves. So comment below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, and let me know if you like a part 2 to this. Let me know if you like a part 2 to this video as well. So yes, I'll catch you in the next one. Until next time, guys.